One night, Edwarda goes to sleep and never wakes up. For 18 years now, she has been in a diabetic coma. Her mother still hopes one day she will wake up. Theirs is a story of courage and hopefully one of miracles.
Aren't you going to wake up? It's almost time for General Hospital.
They say there's nothing like a mother's love, and if Edwarda O'Barra could, she would no doubt agree. Her struggle to live began 18 years ago when, at the age of 16, Edwarda slipped into a diabetic coma. Her mother, Kaye, remembers that day like it was yesterday.
I was holding her hand, and there was a little boy, and he was crying for his mother. And she said to me, "Mom, you'll never leave me, will you?" And I said, "Nope, I won't leave you till you get better."
And she hasn't. For the last 18 years, Kaye O'Barra has been much more than a mother to Edwarda. She's also her nursemaid, provider, and protector. It's a round-the-clock job. Every 2 hours, Edwarda is given a mixture of baby food, juice, whole milk, and other pureed food. Kaye feeds her through a tube in her stomach. Her blood sugar has to be checked several times a day, and her mom makes sure Edwarda is turned every few hours so she won't get bed sores. Edwarda's nephew, Ricky, whom she's never known, helps out all he can. The Edwarda of today is a far cry from the younger Edwarda. As a child, she loved to dance. She and her sister often performed for different clubs and groups in the area. She liked to go to football games, listen to Neil Diamond, and like most teenagers, refused to eat liver. Now, 18 years after Edwarda slipped into the coma, Kaye is left to cope with the daily chore of taking care of her and trying to pay the monthly bills. She says that job is the most difficult, with 2 mortgages, medical bills, and an income of less than $800 a month.
If I think of it, it makes me cry. If I ever get the bills out and someone said to me, "Get your bills out and actually find out how much you owe," I did one day and I was sick for 3 weeks. I couldn't do anything. I was throwing up, everything else. So what I do is, as money comes in, I know there's a bill there, a bill that can be paid for that amount, I pour it out and I pay it.
But even with all their troubles, Kaye is still optimistic Edwarda will come out of it. These ribbons are a symbol of that hope. Each one matches one of Edwarda's gowns and the color of the bed sheets. It's a small thing, but Kaye says when she does finally wake up, she wants to make sure Edwarda is wearing something pretty.
Well, she's going to come out of it, because if she wasn't, God wouldn't keep her alive. I mean, now she's worked so hard for God. You'd be surprised the number of people bring their troubles here. I have more people bring their troubles here than people can imagine. I have people that have kids that are dying of cancer that come up here. I have people that are trying to take care of their parents that think they can't possibly do anymore. Everything's over, you know. And they come up here, and when they see me, they said, their troubles go away. They figure if I can do it, they can do it. My hope is that she comes out and says, "Hi, Mom," and we get to go places, and she just gets to pick up where she left off.
There's a plaque by Edwarda's bed that reads, "Where there is great love, there are always great miracles." That's the O'Barra's hope and the belief they hang on to get them through each day.
It's just a pleasure.
If you would like to help the O'Barras, give us a call here at the station, and we'll let you know what you can do. A lot of churches have helped in the past, but of course, as you can imagine, those medical bills are huge, so they certainly could use the help. And also, you know, Edwarda's mother says that when she comes out of it, if she believes that she will come out of it one day, that she will put her daughter in a wheelchair, and she'll just take her out for a stroll.
Remarkable lady, and I think she has to believe it's going to happen someday, doesn't she? We'll be right back.
Coming up next week live at 5.